Hey YouTube, SS.Raptor Gaming here, and I am back with more Feed the Beast. This is on render distance tiny. Why are you on render distance tiny? Is everything else? No, why are you on fast? That's even worse. Smooth lighting, particles. No, I like all particles. I thought it matters. And clouds on. Okay. Good thing I covered the lava up. And it's actually nighttime, so let's sleep first. So this... Shit, this monster's nearby. We're at a freaking mob. We're right next to a mob spawner. I forget what I've set up last time. But basically, I have some major changes I have is a double cobble gen. Trees. This chest has everything necessary to complete actually the next task, except for a quarry. The quarry is the next major thing I need to... in order to complete, I need for next task. So I already have a transposer, timer, dispenser, piston, deployer, clock, block breaker, energy crystal. I need a quarry. And then hopefully I can get some rubber or something I can actually use to easily transmutate for stuff. I also have a Klein star. I'm not sure if people have seen this one yet, but still my little baby here. So I've been really just burning up. I think I was like burning up a lot of the gunpowder and stuff I got from my mob spawner for the. Burn up the bones. I should have kept some. Give me about a bunch of bones. Anyone want to There we go. Okay, sleepy time. Alright, so now I need to work on some food. I don't have any sort of wheat, bread, or any of those kinds of materials, even though I can easily make those. I tried to bow from thing, but actually what I want to do right now is make something. Gonna keep you in there actually, and you smithstone as well. Gonna actually grab some more of this cobblestone I have. I forget if this was on camera or not, but I ended up going into the nether and I ended up dying and losing my dark matter pickaxe. So that's going to be a fun little adventure along the way. And this here is actually all the stuff that I need for the quarry. I actually need more iron, I believe. Wait, let me look. No, it was 2 stone. Yeah, I need 2 more iron gears, I believe. So let me look at the uses of this. The heck was? Okay, quarry. Here it is. Okay, quarry. So I need 3 iron gears, 2 gold, 2 diamond. So these are like our 3 that these need to be turned to iron and then gold and diamond. But in order to that one, I need food. Good, food. I don't have any real food. No, I'm gonna quickly get some real food here because I have a hunger problem right now. I can just do a crafting table, which is here. Need my philosopher's stone. Some seeds. Do I have any seeds anywhere? I don't have any seeds. I know they're like 16 EMCs, so. There we go. I also need some bone meal, which is 48, so that's good, that's good. I'm glad I remember these from like making my dark room. I was like, alright, so and let's just turn that back into cobble. Perfect, okay. Iron furnaces of awesomeness, but no. Teaching wheat to trans table. Very important for me. Especially since I do have my Klein star in here, which can also teach this thing. It doesn't have bad. It doesn't have much, it only has like 49 EMC, but probably just get about 5 more, 6. Make 2 pieces of bread out of that, which is fairly useful. And I gotta remember to close my internet, my Firefox sometimes. That's 72 EMC. Just for bread. Good thing is I love getting the bones because I have an insane amount of EMC. Bones and it's easier to convert like this stuff here. But to deal with that gunpowder right away, it's just a hassle. Yep. There's my bread. I can just burn. I can't burn up the gunpowder because I changed the fuel type, but now I can get a lot of bread. There you go, 40 pieces of bread. Very good for me. You, I think. Alright. Now I got all my food taken care of. I'm actually gonna... Do I have a pickaxe anymore? Yes, I do. I have a stone pickaxe. Wonderful. Alright, so things I'm gonna do right here is actually make a little area out here designed for decent amount of EMC generation. Alright, so I'm thinking about a 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that's gonna be that way, and then that's gonna be just an opening. So this is like 3. How about extending this about 3 on each side? 1, 2, 3. So we have a 1, 2. So we have about a 3 by 3 square. Okay, that's actually. So we have 2 3 by 3 squares on either side, and then we have this 2 by whatever. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I think that's gonna be a decent thing for applying on. I'm actually gonna be making a darkroom because darkrooms are amazing, and they're gonna be. And you can get a lot of EMC for not very much in a darkroom, and you can get insane amounts of EMC from just using a darkroom. It's not even really funny. And I gotta just eat some of this bread because I will die. And you don't really want too much in terms of monster spawning, so when I can, I'm gonna actually try to get some what is it? It's not really glowstone. Actually, yeah, I need glowstone to make it, but probably those red power lamps, so I can or not but yeah so I can power up and light this entire area fairly easily without much hassle. But right now this should be fine as like a 2 by 2 area with lots of cobble. Like, you know, my mob spawner gets a lot, but again, it's not. My mob spawner is not at peak performance capabilities, so I need to somehow mark this off with something. I need to somehow figure out how to mark off entrance. Things I know I need a philosopher's stone and torches. I need. Probably gonna use wood for now to board that up. Quite literally, I'm gonna board it up. And I'm actually gonna get a nice little kickstart from this thing to be getting my wonderful little. So I'm gonna burn up like all the arrows during gunpowder. My bread, and hopefully gonna grab some of that. Gonna be able to transmutate for this and get a bunch of bone meal out of this, and then the rest of it stays in there because I don't need that too much. I'm gonna grab that wood. These guys, just gonna put torches along the outside, and again using my philosopher's stone to transmutate this all into grass. I know you love me. There you go. Okay, so this room here is actually going to be completely dark in here when I'm actually doing this, and basically I get about, this is 2 stacks of bone meal, but I bone meal this whole thing up. Just keep on spamming the crap out of the bone meal, and basically I'm going to get an entire inventory full of seeds, flowers, and everything else. I mean, it's a fairly nice way to get tons of EMC in a matter of, say, minutes, and it doesn't require much energy at all on your part as a player or whatever. You don't have to actually do much to gather all of this EMC. I'm going to be trying to do that for some of the actual bugs in these games, or not bugs, but I guess you could consider them bugs, but they're programmed into the game, so I don't really consider them bugs. Like, it's part of the mod pack, and it's really how, and they wanted you to play with the mod pack, and I still need to get that forestry plugin for things. But if you notice, I have multiple stacks of items here, so I'm just gonna start burning up all of these, like, flowers and seeds. And this is more efficient than any other method. You know, taught that thing a clock. But I got 1 diamond out of that. I'm gonna need more diamonds, so I'm gonna convert directly from, I'm actually gonna take a bone meal, burn up a diamond, and just take a diamond's worth of bone meal out and burn up the flour. So that gave me an increase of 48, basically about 48 extra, or 49 extra bone meal by doing that method. So I'll be back, and I'm going to actually continue doing this for a little while until I get some more, ooh, that was a cool color, but no. I'm going to keep on doing this until I get some more resources and I can get more diamonds, because I like diamonds. Diamonds are my favorite. Hey YouTube, I am back with this continuation of the Tekkit, or not Tekkit, Feed the Beast Insanity. I am right now encased in my little room here, having mobs fall to their death. Basically, I made a energy condenser. Yeah, that's what that thing is. And it is right now condensing to make me some bone meal for this. To actually make the bone meal for the machine that it's actually in front of, but that is too much bone meal for the machine. So I'm just going to take a couple stacks of this. Like, all of it. Like, literally all of it. Like, I want all. And burn all that up. Getting about 5, I need 3 more diamonds. Come on, give me 3 more diamonds. Come on, that's what I want. I want 3 more diamonds. 7,000, come on, 8,000. Come on, you guys can give me 8,000 there, 32. Alright, we got 6 diamonds here. Come on, I still need some iron actually, so let's grab. Alright, yeah, I need more iron here. If these guys want to be nice and give me like iron and all the necessary materials I need, that'd be great. Okay. So, taking these stone gears that I have and making basically actually, it's right, I need there, and then I just split that up evenly so I get these 2 for, say, gold, and then 2 for gold. Actually, they're all technically gonna be gold, but it's like how it works out. It's like gold and iron. Here's, I'm just gonna there. So burn that up. Get about a thing of gold. Burn all that up. Get 9 pieces of gold. That's still technically not enough gold. I need... It's insane at how much gold you actually need. You need a lot of materials actually to make your quarry to start with. And those two are going to be... You actually need like 8 diamonds to make your quarry, so... You just check out the quarry again. Alright, quarry, yep, 2 gold, 2 diamond, and a diamond pickaxe. Which I actually don't have in there yet. Do I need the redstone in there actually? Yes I do. It's sad, I don't have a diamond pickaxe in there yet. Burn up all that gold, get... Oh, well, speaking of diamond pickaxes. Speaking of diamond pickaxes, teaching this guy to my trans table first. I think that's like good amount of EMC, 26,000. You're gonna be turned into diamond gears eventually, if I can get enough materials to get enough bone meal. Good thing is I get like all these materials here from the mob spawner. It can get converted into bone meal fairly simply. Don't need that really. About a stack and a little bit. I think I burned up my pickaxe. This isn't gonna get me a diamond fast, but it'll give me enough bone meal to be able to get a lot of diamonds, which is pretty good. I'm hopefully gonna change that bone meal collector for this thing into a Mark III, a relay combined with like some Mark III collectors, or at least since I plan not to be using this as much as I am currently, just to use the Mark III collector on there, or go to Mark 1, because the reason I'm using this so much is because of the lackage of materials, and I actually miscalculated on how much stuff I actually had, and apparently I didn't have enough stuff for all of my bones. Hey. Yeah, I think I should leave flax at the end of all these. It's an order thing. And that's not going to be giving me too much, so... More bone meal! I quite enjoy this bone meal. Another. Oh, come on. Just bone mealing the crap out of this. It's just like this is one thing I actually found that it's pretty good if I break it. When if I keep on trying to break it, like whatever block is there, but I never break the actual block, it actually is better for me because there's always grass that'll spawn like right there, and that's just in my way, and it impedes my growing process. So all this all this stuff, hopefully to be converted into diamonds, is really kind of interesting at how all of these materials can be converted, but they don't actually work that well. And I'm gonna just like make sure this area is lit up. And this is going away from here. There you go. Okay. Done. Just grabbing whatever I can so they can be converted into materials to be used for like bone meal production and or diamond production technically. So cobblestone, That's one thing that these things are fairly good for, is actually production of good amount of materials like that cobblestone. It's insane how much cobblestone I'm actually. That is also a very passive source of material, so just grabbing whatever I can there. Alright, so then I got like 4 transmutation tablets. Okay, burn those up. No, not my bread. Yeah, you burn up my bread. I want a stack of bread out of you now. There you go. Burned up my bread. I want my bread back. I am very obsessive about my bread. It's like my baby. We got so much bone meal there. I'm sure that's equal to, like, I need 8 diamonds, so it's a lot of, it takes actually a good amount of bone meal to equal 8 diamonds. If you didn't really know that, it's, oh, actually, it takes a lot of resources anyways to equal 8 diamonds. I mean, it's 8 diamonds, and it is also the most expensive part. Or, it's actually not the most expensive, because once I get into red matter, it's this form of generation is going to be obsolete. So I'm going to be converting more towards, when I can actually, it's going to be more converted towards forestry farms. Getting a lot of materials from those. Like having a tree one supply its own, like, own saplings and stuff, and converting any excess materials into diamonds or whatnot for me to use. Wheat farms, same thing. Sugarcane, cactus farms. This is really only temporary until I can get farther on in, like, especially forestry, because hopefully gonna get a while learned. I believe this does have the plugin that allows the forestry add-on to incorporate IC2 crops, which, if you don't know much about IC2 crops, is that it is a fairly good way of getting materials. Now, this does incorporate equivalent exchange as I'm using, so if I stick to the general forestry farms without the IC2 crops, I'm actually pretty sure I can use, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I'm pretty sure I can use the Harvest Goddess Band to like make my farms even better. Like, I can get more, I can have it grow the wheat faster, I believe. Just gotta remember how the Harvest Goddess Band works. Alright, come on, give me more bones. I need 8 diamonds out of this thing. I have 1. You know what? It's gonna be a lot easier if I just convert down. That works somewhat. Okay, so this is where a lot of the stuff is going to be coming from now. I should get 2 of these, actually. That would be probably the best idea, is to get multiple ones. That costs about like 10,000 EMC, so I'm going to grab all of these and these guys and these guys. Yeah, that's costs like, there we go. No, that's an alchemical. Did I ever teach that thing? Condenser? Yeah, let's get. Crap, I don't want to convert the bread. And I don't mind converting bread, but I want diamonds, not bread. And I know I lost my pick somewhere, so. Yeah, I can convert. Bless me. I know, I'm narcissistic. Shoot, thing. And I'm a little narcissistic, but oh well. I don't know why 16 bread is in a crafting recipe, but okay. I'm not sure if I ever taught an energy condenser to my trans table. 40-something thousand. That is a lot more than 10,000 EMC. I was very wrong. And now I need lots of bone meals. And I lost all my bread. So if I take iron, now if I take a bone meal, I think that's a good amount of bones. I only need really about. That's even that right there is too much. This is the most boring part about me recording. So I'll be back after I finish doing all this bone meal stuff. And I am back, and I should be hopefully close to. Hopefully I'm fairly close to the amount of diamonds necessary. I still have to collect this lag spike here. There we go. There's a lag spike. I ended up getting another condenser which can condense all of my flowers and stuff in here to make it happy and prettiful and make me rich. Because you have 3, I need 8. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna still take some more of these dead animals in there. I mean, they're gonna turn into, especially those bones. The bones are fairly useful in terms of getting EMC out of them. Bones, I feel, are probably one of the most useful material or blocks to get EMC from. And I still have a bunch of bone meal here, which usually can help speed up some of these processes. Especially because I really want to know what else, like what mystery block I will get once I craft this quarry. So that's 7, I get like 8 diamonds. I have not even a stack of bone meal in there, but it's how fast you can recuperate from your losses in the in that it's actually quite extraordinary how fast you can actually get EMC, and if you were to lose everything, you actually can easily get everything back. It's not the worst thing in the world. And I actually have enough materials for this quarry here. So I believe it's this right exactly thing. There we go. Quarry. Now, I take a quarry and combine it with everything else in here. Dispenser, piston, deployer, transposer, and an energy crystal, which of course is not powered, but I don't really want it to be powered. So I throw away the timer, my energy crystal, my clock, my quarry, transposer, deployer, piston, and dispenser. And the only thing that doesn't go into that transposer is my transposer. It should be, Redstone Paradise should light up fairly soon. Come on, light up. Why are you not lighting up? should be lighting up. Why are you not lighting up? What am I missing? I had like 9 things. Clock, block breaker, Andrew crystal dispenser, piston deployer. Oh. I don't think I had a block breaker in there. Oh well. I need you. You have like crap. I don't have a pickaxe. But still, I think block breaker is the only thing I didn't have. So I'm fairly certain on this. So there you go. I'm not sure, but it seems like a logical one. Okay, come on. There we go. It was the block breaker. I knew it. I keep. Okay, so we got. This guy gives me copper and rubber tree. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. But now I can move on to more industrial craft with this, and I'm gonna probably. So it's gonna probably go to the burn rubber. If it makes any sense, but actually now that I have rubber I can make a lot more stuff, but I also need tin fairly soon, so burn rubber I believe is this one. Yeah, no, you're like super out there and it's crazy stuff. What's this one? Power Ranger, that's like some even crazier stuff. Up top is like some really crazy stuff. Blood and water. I think it might be this one. Advanced machines. Actually, I could probably do that one as well. As an. What do I need for an MFSU? Even though it's like. Oh, no, I need lapis. I don't have lapis. I need lapis for lapotron crystals. It's weird. You have all of these materials that you can actually create any sort of thing with, but you have to choose certain ones. Like here I get small but mighty. I can get probably all of those. Rather than, actually no, that involves, that's red power stuff, so I can't really. Burn rubber, okay, so we've got alright, that's nice. Actually, one good thing about this is that you can get a good amount of stuff. I just need the tin. So you can't get like bronze armor or anything, and I have no idea what's going on with those lights there. So I kind of have to do the burn rubber. Or the Bronze Age, which is brown. No, actually I need bronze in order to get to do the Bronze Age. If I'm not mistaken, you would probably need bronze for the Bronze Age. Hey, yeah, I don't want to go even close to those rings right now. Bronze Age. Okay, so I need a carpenter, forester, mushroom picker, biogas, rainmaker. Rainmaker, I can make it a rainmaker, but it's not really. Oh, the other kind of bronze. Alright, that's something, but I should at least I have my rubber tree sapling, which I am teaching, and my copper. Let's actually convert. Let's get a good amount of this copper here, because I have some ideas of what to do with my trees, so but I'm gonna lay that for next episode, because I believe this would be a decent wrapping up point. I have no idea, but I'm saying it is, so it is. So I'll see you guys next time, and peace out.